I'm Kim Dae from Class 3. I would like to present about the design of small and medium-sized art galleries in the city center. The main reason for setting this site selection as a city is accessibility. I will elaborate further in the subsequent presentation. The reason for choosing the art museum as the design theme is that it is still insufficient due to various social and cultural problems, despite the fact that many people have had many opportunities to lead the culture as they move into modern society. So it started with the idea of designing an art museum to foster local community elements and culture. Recently, because of COVID-19, many people have not been able to go out and have fewer opportunities to enjoy cultural enjoyment. In response, a small art museum was created in Gwangju under the theme of Starry Night, Art Museum, non-face-to-face, and visiting art galleries for local residents. It is a concept that you naturally encounter in art museum while passing by on one side of the trail. I wanted to apply this concept to art museum design. In the past, the personality of art galleries was mainly for the purpose of collecting, and art galleries were used as a space for conservation, not sharing. Modern art galleries have been recognized as public, character, and pop culture. As a result, hands-on art galleries and rest areas have become important. The main functions of art museums are divided into collection, preservation, research, exhibition, and education, which have evolved with changes in the social meaning and educational role of art galleries depending on the circumstances of the times. Initially, preservation and exhibition functions were important for experts, but now they have been opened as facilities with public functions responsible for the education and distribution of art to the general public. People could experience art museums only when they were determined to visit them because they thought of them as monumental elements. In modern society, the need for consumption-oriented and experience-oriented factor. I thought the problem of the museum was that the movement and exhibition-oriented art museum form, which was extremely induced by the designer, reduced the number of visitors. I thought it was necessary to have an art museum that actively communicates like an art museum, where you can experience art museums just by passing by, not a structure where experience begins only when you enter through the main gate. Since 2000, the size of convenience areas and public areas where publicity is more important than the exhibition area has been growing. The results, such as the table, can be considered to have had a significant impact on improving public access and changing the role of art galleries with emphasis on publicity. The art museum, which can satisfy various space experiences and cultural needs, is more accessible to the general public than other cultural spaces. This functional change in art galleries has changed the construction of art galleries, and architectural needs emerged in the form of promoting cultural space planning, demanding functions such as educational spaces and rest areas for the general public. In today's society, people don't visit art galleries unless they visit them on purpose. In modern society, where media has developed, the utilization rate of art galleries in the form of exhibition halls is low. So I thought that experiential art galleries are needed, and art galleries that can be accessed naturally in everyday life. Now the art museum has to visit people. The location of the site is 1419 Suwon-dong, Gwansan-gu, Gwangju. Although Gwangju has the title of a cultural city, there are not many cultural facilities, and the reason is that it is easy to connect to the location of the selection city center and our daily lives. Asia Culture Center, Kim Dae-jun Convention Center, Gwangju Museum of Art, and most of the cultural facilities are in a region other than the Gwansan-gu. Therefore, I thought that more cultural elements were needed in Gwansan-gu. On January 1, 1988, Songjong-si and Gwangsang-gun were incorporated into Gwangju-si, and Gwangsang-gu was established. It became Gwangsan-gu, Gwangju on January 1, 1995. The site is a commercial area in the city center, with parks and promenade streams on the left and residential complexes and commercial areas on the other side. I would like to design a walkway-connected art museum that connects the walkway and the commercial district walkway through the art museum, according to the concept. Location of the neighborhood in the city. On the left, there is a lower area than the site and a lake park promenade, which provides a relatively wide view. On the other side, it is usually blocked because of the roadside, tall apartments, and commercial buildings. I want to eliminate existing tall buildings and open up the view with low building mass. The right side is located on the roadside, causing the most noise. Therefore, on the right side of the boulevard, we would like to design facilities other than the museum in a double-space structure. Pedestrian and vehicle movement system. It will be designed to be accessible from various aspects without emphasizing the entrance, and to be accessible from the promenade section of the stream. By using the location of the land, it will be used as a connection point to the site, which is made up of large disconnected roads and tall buildings. It's a floor plan on the first basement floor, approaching the art museum from a walkway in the lower reaches of the river. It is a bird's-eye view of the museum. It was intended to serve as a passageway to increase accessibility and naturally connect from street to street by naturally connecting the route to the underground art museum using a single car while walking along the river. On the ground, it uses the ramparts to provide insufficient light underground and a community place to relax while taking a walk. It's the square on the ground floor. It is possible to enhance accessibility, develop local culture, and induce artistic community activities by providing a small plaza where people can freely perform or enjoy in crowded cities. This is the cafe section on the ground floor. It is a cafe that has a double-decker structure through open space, exhibition halls, and stairs. A cafe was placed at the entrance of the site, at the end of the museum, making it easier to access the museum by increasing community activities and accessibility. It's the outside of the cafe section. Transparent gyeongsayuri from the outside was allowed to accept light from the underground exhibition hall. At the same time, the museum allowed visitors to see activities that took place inside or exhibits such as sculptures. When the exhibition is not held, programs for various hands-on activities can be conducted. It's a small exhibition hall inside. Lighting was used to view paintings and artworks in areas where light inflow was low.